Does that every time. Hello, Internet. It is me, Corin. I am back with the final stream I'll do on Creeper World 3, for the most part, unless something else happens. Um, Today, we will actually be exploring some non story levels. So, we might go into the hub. Well, we're definitely going to go into the hub and be blue stuff. Um, which I will explain later. But yes, I am doing fine, doing wonderful. Um, I recently got back from my local used bookstore and picked up a couple good things. So one of the things that I tend to do is collect and resell some old manga. I found something from 2009 that was in pretty good condition, so that was fun. Uh, Also, in the DVD section, I found something that is a bit surprising that some people might not know. I found the entire TV series that is the Police Squad. Yes, everyone loves the Police Squad. Um, Basically, if you don't know, you may be more familiar with movies Naked Gun, Tales from the Police Squad. If you don't, if you're not familiar with that film, shame on you. Go watch it. It's great. Um, Otherwise, yeah, it's Tales from the Police Squad, so it's based on a show, The Police Squad, which there were only 6 episodes made before it was canceled, and they're all on a DVD that I now have. Huzzah! Yeah, so I can scan those in and watch those at my leisure instead of just ripping them offline from somewhere. Um, you know, why sail the high seas when you can get what you need for $6? Um, but yeah, anyway, so back to being blue stuff. So let me show my thing. Does that work? Nope, that does not work. There we go. That works. So we did we did the story. We did the story here. Yay, lovely. Um, so we did all of the Arc Eternal stuff. Yay, great, lovely. We did all this. Um, Now there are 3 additional zones that are shown. There's the Prospector Zone, which is basically some very easy, like randomized levels. They're fairly easy. It's fine. I don't need to do those. Tormented Space, which is some very challenging worlds. Um, which, yeah, so like, I don't even remember what, but they have challenging things. Um, the other one, please go back to the menu, is Alpha Sector, which yeah, has that world, and it's just some random stuff. So some random challenges and things like that. One of the interesting, we did the one from here that was the super big map earlier. The other one that gives you achievement is this one, Brain. It gives you 2 achievement. It gives you one achievement, I think, or 2. Doesn't matter. Basically, it's just a puzzle. You press keys in the right order to turn something on and off, to turn totems on and off to eventually destroy a rift when all of them are lit. Yay, lovely. The challenge for that is beating the entire thing in under a minute, which you can see I did a while ago. Um, and then you can make your own worlds, and here, this is random worlds, DMD. You can just get a random map. So, you know, hey, look at this one. This is a random map. Totems, ores, emitters. I don't know what the S's are off the top of my head. I think A area. But what we're here for is colonial space. These are the user-created levels. Yes, I already have. Shout out to this guy, this random guy who made all these levels. Basically, what it is, there's some script that exists. Let me turn it off while I'm explaining. There exists some script that exists that lets you take control of the creeper. So, hey, these are the story missions. We beat them all. Yay, great, lovely. Where is part 1? Here's part 1. Arc Eternal Redemption Training Day. Relive the campaign as the creeper. So we have previously beaten this world. Yay, lovely, great. However, the creeper strikes back, and in this case, that is going to be us. So we are now the Loki. We can now destroy all the stuff. So we start as this. So I'm going to go ahead and so this is the map. Look at all these blasters. Nice and neat. Hello, some of this thing. And we are this lone emitter right here. And we have to destroy this. You have to destroy everything and cleanse this map with blue. So how do we do that? Well, by spreading out creeper, of course. So our biggest ally in this case will be the Digitalis, which is like the stringy stuff that we were fighting back in the last levels. I'm just going to show some of this. So you can see this starting to spread out and makes the blaster's job more difficult. Well, what we can do is we have to spread that out to spread the creeper flow. Great, lovely. Now, if there's a particularly hard area that's heavily fortified like this, how do you get by it? Well, you see all the areas that we destroyed that previously had emitters on them, or something worth destroying on them. So these, all these ones. Well, if we can get Digitalis over the areas, and it being blue, we can put another thing on that area. So I'm just going to spread out for a bit. Yeah, it will constantly try to do that until it's said, okay, you've covered it, you're good to go. Now, this center area, it's covered, so what can I do with it? I can throw something else on there. I can add another emitter. Now, these two emitters, they're the same, 20, half a second, lovely. But what if I select this one and make it merge, and now it's 40? So I can spread it out, I can increase the intensity. I'm just moving to the next one so I can get my and show it in its full glory. Come on, you stupid thing. Oh, by the way, the Digitalis isn't free. It requires a depth of at least 1 to be able to do it. And spread out. So I'm just trying to get something here. What's the depth here? Oh, I don't think I'll be able to get it because it's getting countered. If I destroy that one, it'll regenerate. Great, lovely. But what I can do is I can put a spore tower here. Now. Yep. I can set it to burst so that it, instead of 20 every half a second, it releases 400 every 10 seconds. And that can decrease with the amount of meters it has. And now I do a spore tower. Very way to turn those sounds off. No, there's not. And lessen the sound volume. So, this, I can move it around. Great, lovely. And I can put tiles here also, which helps spread it. This isn't connected, but it can be soon enough. I'm gonna set it there just so I can do that. Now the next thing is the field. You see, this is used to guide the creeper. Right now, it's not doing anything. But you see this X? That's because I got a totem. Having a totem helps me be able to direct the creeper where I want it. In this case, spores are my friend, because I can just send them all over here. And then it's someone else's problem. Isn't that lovely? So all these spores I can just send over here. Deal with this, no problem. And as these guys run out of charge, I will get to be able to blow them up, and it starts spreading downward. Which just works for me. And you can see it's just spreading and spreading and spreading. And this is the goal. This is the goal. It's nice and easy. Just spread. And that's all I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna move my stuff over this way. And just start consuming the world. I can move stuff over here to get an early kill here. And once this totem is absorbed, this becomes stronger because it's 2 arrows. I'll just keep stacking arrows here, because what I can also do, if you remember... You know what? Spores are overrated at this point. I can just keep putting down emitters. And these emitters, I can just keep putting on over here. To make this one stronger and stronger. So now instead of 20 every half a second, now it's 120 every half a second. guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to put another emitter here. And then I'll put everything over here. So now it's a 140. Personally, I don't think the starting map has this kind of resistance. Especially not when I do this. See, it's straining energy. How could it do that? It's so inefficient. Now it's 220 every half a second. And I'm just kind of going in. And there's nothing really that they can do about it. Because as soon as I get this one, it's all over. Because there's nothing that they can do. Should probably turn this off. Game event notifications tag. So I shouldn't be getting any more of those pop-ups. But yeah, look at this. Like, look at this. Look at this weakness. Oh no! You're going down. Face the might. The enemy has been defeated. An artifact remains. Retrieve it with Growing Digitalis. Put one more emitter in. Accessing data log. Star date 4912747.1. A single emitter has been eliminated from this world. Outpost established on the World Tempest. Inceptus sector. Basic energy production and cannon defense established. Has been eliminated from this, so like remaining, I guess. Continue exploration of the sector, setting coordinates for the Kakar planet. In data log. We must seek more information. Plot the word. So now we move on. See, nice and easy. Great, lovely. Where's part 2? Over here. Fraternal Redemption Hiker Tower. Mission places you on the planet Clear. In the Inceptus sector, there's an outpost with heavy defenses. You command the Loki Hive. Control everything and destroy... Control the creeper and destroy everything you see. To aid you, the Loki have begun construction of a hyper tower. So these missions map the same type of structure. Appears another outpost established on this world. It matters not. You're detecting trace amounts of a warp inhibitor technology near our emitter. The rare energy exists here which can amplify Creeper. Only on these sites can we construct a hyperspore tower. These advanced towers cannot be controlled, but will generate large amounts of spores with the Creeper that it sucks in. It will need Creeper to build. The more Creeper you push in, the faster it will build. Advanced controls, blah blah blah. Okay, so let's start. So, we can change the size of our Digitalis. We can even select to get rid of it if we so desire. So this is what we want. We want a Hyperspore Tower here. And I can't really use the field yet because it hasn't expanded that far. But now it has. So let's overflow this a bit to get some creeper on here to get another tower. that's fun. But let's push it over the edge and just start taking out this one. And it's slowly getting destroyed. Needs more power. No, it's regenerating. Cannot allow that to happen. You know what? I have decided on a different strategy. Let's make this a spore tower. And just dink spores in here and cut off its energy supply. Just be ready with connection to the main one. There's a lot of explosions. Is this connected yet? Somehow it isn't. There it goes. So now all this is doing is spreading Creeper to this Hyperspore tower. So now it's absorbing a lot of Creeper. And hopefully stuff will happen with it. It's throwing out spores. This isn't a lot of spores. Maybe it needs some help. I'm just keeping this at bay. It's out of charge, so yay. See, one spore on its own is not enough to do much of anything here. It even accounts for building in nullifiers. That's cute. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to chuck all my spores into here. That way you can just chuck out a whole bunch of stuff. Although it tends to want to go in places that are covered by beams. So that may not be immediately the best plan. But what I can do is I can put 2 spores down here. And I can just overwhelm one beam. Possibly. I can drop the beams right there. And hopefully, if it works out enough, just destroy it. And now that's one of the front lines taken care of. So basically, this is going to be too hard to get to by itself. So I need a bunch of spores to get. Which, how am I going to do that? Shields block spores in this, don't you know? But it does damage the shield. So I can just hold out and destroy this. I'm good. This one's too high to get a good hit on it, but it should be fine. Let's just drop it sooner. Cool, great. Now I'm slowly working my way in. See, the shield doesn't have much long to go. There it goes. And now it's gone. Aha. Moja de chalice for me. And if I can take this over, I'm good. Problem is getting it over here and destroying this. If I can destroy that, I'm good. There's one less problem for the mortar. Okay, that's mortar solved. I just need a little destruction. What's so hard to ask for? I know it's a weak one, but come on. Hey, that was a good hit. I just need to destroy it. Can I do that? Well, it's healing, so maybe, maybe not. No, I don't think I can. That was a good spore hit. I don't think it's good enough. There we go. That solves that problem. Now a bunch of the annoyances don't annoy me as much. Because I'm constantly keeping this one in. Actually, I can move that up directly on it. Because I have something blocking that spore tower. Now they're starting to run out of energy. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. A forward outpost. What I'm looking for is something to deal with this. probably move that one out a little bit. Maybe drop it here. All it takes is one shot, and now it's good. Can that get close? It can. But it's still absorbed by the shield, so you know. You win some, you lose some. That shield's starting to take damage. Excellent. So all I'm really doing is just growing the digitals. As long as I do that, I'm good. It doesn't really matter what happens. But ideally, I would get in there. And destroy this. Because it's shielded one. What's a special one? Let's just drop it right at the edge. I'm pushing. Is it working? One of the things I can do is I can drop it down here, and that way I'd always have a constant stream of digitals to it. Not as effective as I would have liked. There we go. One down. Hey, that's two. As long as I can get a hook in here somewhere. And this I can bring up here. This, I can just destroy this. And this cuts off energy to the whole thing. There we go. Let's move forward a bit. You don't have enough power to stop this. Drop this right on your face. I can drop that right on your face. Probably want to drop both right on his face, but I can do that. There we go. Now it's out energy. Emitter time. need to be wary of that. I just need to get a little bit of guard over here. There's no way I'm getting in there normally. Let's just spread this. Now this is just firing, and it's hitting all the spots that it doesn't have enough energy to protect. And so it'll just start to spread, as the network won't be able to keep up with it. You're already seeing it start to take over in pockets. And as I add more and more emitters to my army on it, we should all be good. So this thing only auto-targets, but it auto-targets any... It randomly selects a target out of what is existing. So if it's not on the... If it's unbuilt, or it's unbuilt, it's not going to target it. So, but anything like this, it can freely target. As it stands, I'm just putting in a relentless onslaught. More spores. There's never too many spores. It's just constantly firing spores. So eventually some of those will hit. When they do, I'll be ready. One of those shields is already down. All the shields are down and they're free to destroy stuff. This is where it really starts kicking in, because all those reactors are now destroyed. So now this doesn't have the energy production, so now these spores are able to just do free reign. All these spores will go directly right on it. It's about to be glorious. Nice. And all the while, it just grows. And then if I leave this running longer, this thing will just suck up everything. Oh, there's a cannon here, but I can't have that. There's a couple cannons here. I can't have that. There we go. Problem solved. Okay, now, part 3. What do we have here? Where's part 3? Part 3. Power supply. The mission places you on the planet Telos in the Orbitus sector. There's a base with many cannons and water defenses. You command the Loki High. We've landed on the planet. This gotten message transmitted that by the last outpost we obliterated. There's a large mortar cannon placements defending the command node. This pitiful species will never last. They have a strong dependence on those green collector structures, especially on those reactor buildings. Power is their weakness. Destroy their power and their defenses will be useless. Ah ha ha ha. Well put. So, cannon's already going down. Lovely. Let's just wait while we expand. I wonder what the first thing that I should probably go for is. This side seems a bit heavy on the defense. So I might, let's just push down a little bit. I might be able to hit this one first and grab this whole side. I mean, it's working so far. Just waiting for the chalice to spread. Let's push it this way. Can I get there? I don't know if I can. No. Can't get there right now. But what I think I can do is I can push towards this structure here. I can push towards this totem, get that totem real quick. And then I might be able to push. So let's just push further. Yeah, I think I'm too soon on it. If I can push this way, I might be able to just interrupt stuff on their end while I slowly push towards it. Because that mortar's covering that area. I'll be able to just push left. I don't know. Well, the collector's down, so I might be able to. This is hard because I've spread out a lot, but there's not really any focus because the digitals, the creep will spread everywhere. Can I? There we go. I have a second emitter in this going. I think I'm sacrificing it a bit to push this way. It's because I can get an emitter here. Now I can support this. Pushing this way. As long as I sever the energy connection, you can't really do anything. I just need to break the energy connection. And destroying that relay is one of it. And can I destroy the collector? I think instead I want to build a spore over here. That way I can target these guys, right? No, not that one. I can target this area over here. And just set them all no energy. And I'll have 2 more areas of which I can steal from. Move all of that over there. I just need to connect. Has it connected yet? It's not. There it goes. Okay, I now have 2 more stuff that I can do. I think I need to put some spores down over here. I can overwhelm this area. Perfect. You know what? This is getting annoying. Let's destroy this one first. There we go. Spore tower destroyed. Now let's go down here. Oh. So that's on a thing, meaning I can't get down there, because it destroys it in time. But what I can do is I can still push all the creeper this way. And basically it's a manual push from here. Get another arrow on that. And emitter. Okay, now that I've thoroughly destroyed this side, let's get about destroying this side. Emitter. And it's slowly destroying those shields. Now that that collector's gone, so is the power source for these beams. Which means I can just move in. One emitter there at least. Let's keep the train going. And all the spores on the side. I like the music of this. It's got a bit of a thing with it. And then I can come in and destroy these things as I so desire. Because at this point, I can just kind of overwhelm these guys with spores. And this side's starting to crumble now too. All that's left is these. just kind of pushing all this forward. So all that's left pretty much is just this small area. I've just got to spread. There it goes. If that's a spore tower, I don't want that there. I want to put an emitter here. And I just want to be able to go charge right in. Which I can't do just quite yet because this isn't destroyed. Let's just keep going with the power issues. Because this side of the wall is falling. And I can transfer all of this over here. And just push. Goodbye. Let's put moss balls out here. Oh, this world, it is mine. Mine to control. And of course, the mission's not over until I destroy every last remnant of human civilization. All the destruction measures stop because, yeah, humanity has been defeated. Yeah, see, and these guys are starting to go. Humans have been purged from this world. Victory is ours. Let me put more emitters down there. Because I am not done yet. I need to finish off every last remnant on this planet. There we go. Problem solved. Yay. Pothole. Where's Pothole? Here's Pothole. This place is on planet far north. Access split his defense to defend the Creeper. See. Humans have split the defenses in the hopes that concentrating their fire on our emitters. We may not be able to keep all of them. Decide which path you take and wipe them out. Okay, where are my emitters? Okay. Fancy. Okay, so I have a emitter surrounded by blasters, emitter surrounded by that, and emitter surrounded by anti-creeper. Okay, well, this mortar one is not gonna last. This blaster one seems pretty well covered, so I think the option is to turn both of these over here. And then I will push up. I need to be fast about this. Because I will push up this. Because I'm pushing up the defense against the shield. Yep, there's going the shield. I have to be quick about this because these things are going to get destroyed. And I can put spore towers on these. There go my supports. I think I settled myself in a decent position here. Okay. So I'm slowly creeping forward towards this guy right over here. Perfect. It's being destroyed. As long as I'm able to cut off the energy connection, it's fine. Just raining down on this. So not anything that they can do about it. Let's go, let's reconnect. Hello! Hello again. Welcome back, Mr. Emitter. Nope, you're not getting a second crack at this one. Yeah, I think this one would have been the hardest one to fight my way out of. But it's fine. As long as I can break this, I'm good. Okay, good. This entire thing is broken now. And I get an emitter here. this entire area is broken. Let's spread. Okay, you're not going to be able to defend against it. Who do you think you are, Anti-Creeper? Or the Saloy? Oh no, they were destroyed too. Let's just make my emitter stronger. And push. I mean, it looks like it's slowly working. Maybe not entirely. Maybe I need to actually do some spores. And send them down here. That way I can at least destroy this mortar. Goodbye. Now there's only shields in the way, which pose no threat, of course. Okay, look, a thing. Let's move forward, shall I? See, this is what cascades. This is a cascade failure, right here. Because you start with one, and you just take the whole shebang. Because it gets stronger and stronger and stronger, and there's nothing you can do about it. Like, these shields are putting up their best, but no. It's just me. I can destroy these things and put in actual emitters now. And it's just spreading. And there's nothing these things can do about it. Let's reconnect. And eventually, I'll just be controlling this thing, this entire thing with just emitters. See, if we just throw it there, everything's fine. And I'm encroaching, and there's nothing you can do about it. And if I play my card right, I can just cut off this entire area. Oh, you're already being hit. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, the game's not over until everything is destroyed. Oh yeah, you dribble some anti-creeper here and there. Lovely. Humans have been purged. Victory is ours. Let's spread a little bit more. Hey, the world's covered. Yay. I do like this mode. It's a fun twist on it. Part 5. Though, this is my favorite map. This is my favorite map in the entire thing. Loki started construction of a new hyper tower, but Abraxas has captured it and reversed it to work with Anti-Creep. It's your job to take back the tower. This is my favorite map in the entire game. We found another one with this important hyper tower. Construction started, however, they have captured it. So, this right here, this is the hyper tower that I have to capture. And surrounded by anti-creeper that's being bombed by these guys. I can't attack this first because these beams are on these super things. So anything that gets close will get destroyed. So, how am I going to do it? Well, each island has a mortar in the center, mostly. All of these have mortars in the center with beams, periodically surrounding beams in the center here. So, you could fight your way around the entire thing, surround it, and deal with the shields, and destroy. Once you destroy this relay, that relay, that relay, that relay, and take over this, you're good. Or there is one. This looks scary, but there's a linchpin to the entire thing. And that's this 4 cluster right here. So, if you can, and I will be doing this, because this is the best way I've found out. So, if you fight your way down through here, if you fight your way down through here, down this island, down to that island, down over here. Well, I say island, but this is connected to the main, but it's close enough to an island. Down here, take this a little bit over. You can destroy this 4 set right here. Right here. Drop it right in the center. And then that kills connection to everything else on this side. It's pretty amazing to see. And then you can charge up here and then send it across here, because one of the things that you can do, which is a part of the game, but it's rarely come up unless you just kind of mess around in worlds, is that if a piece of land has a creeper stack of 500, and yes, 500, 500, you notice this is, even this right here is only 7. That spore, if you saw it, I think the height of it was like 37. On Moonland, or Anti-Creeper. Let's see here. Yeah, so if you can get that to 500 somehow, you're able to break off. So like if this was 500 here, any more creeper would not be stored on that one spot. Instead, it would overflow into the empty space. Why is that relevant, you ask? Well, this is typically how I do it, at least. So I just separate this all, because the Digitalis spreads creeper evenly, which is what you don't want to have happen. In this case, you want it all to be stored up on one singular island. You do that, and then you shoot it over and connect it. You are golden. Because this thing overloads immediately and just fires a massive number of spores over here, saturating the defenses, and you end up winning. Should probably move my thing over here. So what I want to do right now is spread this creeper over here. So that it just takes control. So close. Oh, it still connects. I'm good. So basically all this is going to spread over here. I'm going to have to destroy this again. This is one of the linchpins I usually put in here. So typically I just do a bunch of spores, with the exception of this one. This one is an emitter. This one and this one. Everything else is spores, usually. Just drop it like right on the thing, please. Good, because now it's energy starved. And all that's gonna sit there while I can't defend. And I drop an emitter right there. I boost that up. So now while that's taking over, I can move this over here. Spores. If you didn't know, they can land just in empty space right here. Boom. And now it spreads, and I can take advantage of that to bridge the gap. So the goal of these modes is always oversaturation. So like, just put more on there than you need to. Like, too much is not in this mode's dictionary. So I'm spreading downwards. My goal is to take over this spot. And I can put a spore tower on. I'll just drop one right there so that doesn't get started. See, now that that's been destroyed, get to work moving in. That's mainly to prevent wars from happening, or from the nullifier to happen. Basically take over this area. Great, now that's destroyed. I can move in. If that didn't just pop up. Why are these alternating? Okay, I just need to destroy the source of the power. That's destroyed. Great, lovely. Next one. Let's just move onwards. That I'm gonna leave where it is, I think. These ones I'm gonna move here. Because now I start spreading out. Okay, great, lovely. More spores. You can never have too many spores. So I'm going to take over this. That seems like a fun idea. So I've very minimally fought my way down through all of this. Like, they're still actively firing at me. You know, nothing has happened. I am slowly breaking through all the stuff on this side. And as long as I break it and digitalis it properly, so I have digitalis this nice and proper. Now nothing is able to get in here to be spawned. Now watch what happens when I send this down here, this down here, and this down here. Everything gets cut off. And then I can start redirecting this. Hey, guess what? Hey, I want another one down here. You know, it'll take a couple attempts, but what power is there to stop me? And I say that quite literally. And all I need to do is connect this up, put an emitter here, and I'm good. I am good. For the rest of the game, nothing else will be able to be put on here. So I can send all my spores down here. Let's just break that. That seems fun. Okay, now let's go over here. Oh, that mortar's doing it. Oh, cool, cute, great. But what power does it have to stop me? That blaster's trying. Aw, it's out. Oh, this blaster, it's trying. Aw, it's running low. What could happen? No. Now, the question is, how do I get... Well, very simply. I can just send a spore down here and connect it all. Kaboom! These are now connected. Guess what? Now these are going to be connected. Nice and easy. Now, the question is, how am I going to build up enough stuff to take this over? Well, I can kind of just do it. So, how I'm going to do this? I'm slowly going to destroy these, so no errant anti-creeper is going to stop me. Put some digitalis there for safekeeping. Destroy these weapons and outposts. Because now whenever bombers drop there, because they're still getting sent over, these anti-creepers won't get absorbed. It won't absorb the anti-creeper. Let's just carve that out while I can. Something funky about these is it takes precision to get all the edges. And it gets absorbed as regular creeper, but as you can see, it's easily dealing with it. So, how do you solve that problem? Well, very simply, you just stockpile. So I'm gonna, you know what? Let's just make a small gap here. There we go. Because I want to get connections here. throw a emitter here just to keep the Digitalis. Get off the Digitalis here. Oh no, it's not. Move where they hit. Ooh, cool. I have moved the Digitalis. Great, lovely. Now, I wait. I can even set this over. It's probably not worth it. It's probably getting 2 more spores, but whatever. And now, wait. We just wait a little bit while this is chilling. Just a bit. How's everyone's day going? How's everyone's evening going? How's anything how's anything anyone has going on? How's that? I had an annoying experience. I was dealing with the government. You know, like they do. Um I put in a thing last week and I only got an email, yesterday. Actually no, it was this morning. That was just like, oh hey, we got your thing. I was just like, about time. Fun stuff. Um, mm. And then yeah, that's kind of primarily what I got emails about. Um, yes, I got a so I go to things on Meetup because I live by myself. I'm a single guy, so I'm just like, hey, looking for things to do, and it suggests to me the girls group, my city's girls group. I'm just like, I mean, okay. I mean, I like where you're going with that. But sorry, I don't qualify for that. Um, and then Meetup was just like, oh, okay, I see. You don't respond to those. You don't respond to the girls group. So how about a group for old men? And I'm just like, okay, that did a full 180. Um, yeah, no, 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 thanks, no, thanks there. Mm, it suggests any other groups to me. I mean, that was the biggest switch. It was just like, oh, that doesn't make sense at all. Hmm. Okay, well, I think there's been enough time. So yeah, this has gone up a bit. Let's do one of here. Let's turn the music back on. So basically, what I do now is I turn the ditch house just a bit small, just enough to get a nice path from here to there. Okay, great. And then I just moved all this. I just moved all the stuff over here. Because now this goes crazy. This center thing goes crazy. And as you can see, it's just oversaturating the crap out of all of this. And as soon as it starts hitting this mess, that's when it's truly over. Because now it just doesn't have enough energy to do anything. Yeah, see, it just decimated the back row. And I always like it whatever the last thing is, because it just sends a bunch of spores out those ways. Yeah, it just concentrated all of those spores. Now, sometimes what I like to sit and do is just put it dead center and watch it overflow the entire map. Um, I might record what happens then, because basically the entire map of just that's the entire map of just emitters becomes an output of, I think it's like 660 every half a second. So it's actually better to do that than the charge. But what happens is you charge this whole map up so that it overflows everything except for this, because this is, you disconnect this because this is a greedy guy. This is a greedy thing right here. And as you can see, the whole map's filling up, and it's just like, yeah, no, I'm cool, I'm chill. I've had my fill because it's eaten everything. But imagine all of this supercharged to like 500 stuff, and then you flood it. What happens? Well, this thing goes crazy. It starts spinning. You can see it's kind of spinning right now. Well, it ramps up, ramps up, ramps up, stops because it's charging so quickly that it then starts going back in reverse. And then these tendrils here, they start growing because it's going so fast. So depending on how much you fill it, this thing just grows to like half the screen. I've had it cover the whole screen before. It is insane. But yeah, that's kind of what happens. I might capture a video of that separately and post it to Twitter. And yeah, just be like, yeah, me being blue stuff. Yeah, I think I might do that. When I'm recording again. So what do we have here? We have this. That was part 5. What's part 6? Viscosity engine. Ooh. I don't think I can play around with this one, if I remember correctly. An advanced new defense technology has been discovered by Abraxas. You must destroy it at all costs. Humans have created a new type of defense we haven't seen before. Scanning now. It appears to be generating viscous particles that stick to Creeper to make it thicker. That's not good. So that means I need to hurry up and destroy this thing. The longer the machine is active, the thicker the Creeper will get, meaning it will flow much slower. If you wait too long, it may even solidify completely, destroy that machine, and wipe out the space. So I need to hurry up. So I can't be messing around. I think I'm just going to go in the order it wants me to. So I'm going to flood here. Put a spore tower there. Set it to launch over here. So I got to hurry up. It's been destroyed. Good. I haven't reconnected in time. So all that has been exposed, so I suppose I will aim there next. And I need to put another emitter here. That way I can spread out. And now these guys will slowly lose. I need to bring my way this way. Overwhelm this Reaper. Overwhelm this Blaster, I mean. Blaster's now destroyed. Let's move on. I need to go over here to increase the strength of my field. Because this thing's at 14%. I gotta hurry. You know what? If I make this a sport too, it should solve my problems quicker. I do both of them at once. Excellent. Now I just need to hurry up and connect all this. Oh, that's connected. Now I can start working my way over. I think I want more want more spores, just so I can start building, just start mass firing them. And start weakening some of the defenses. So yeah, now like all this is connected. Great, lovely, cool. I can send this over here, that over here. Yeah, I don't need to do any of that. Just send it forward. And now all these guys are dead in the water. I'm doing this at 1x speed just so I have enough time while this thing is charging. I might be able to flood this front area with beans. I'm not sure. Or it's spores bean. Don't know the range of that beam, unfortunately. I'll just have to trust it. Getting an early kill on some of this stuff, so that's good. Probably need to slow it down here. And then I can blow this up and risk it. I'm gonna risk it, yeah. this is difficult, more difficult than I thought. It's giving me time to grow, so that's good. Might need to just slam into it with full force. So like I'm doing for this, I might need to bridge the gap, so to speak. Okay, now let's group up. No, I'm not going to be able to do it, am I? Ooh. Oh, got a hit in. It's not healing to full. I don't think it's enough. Not dealing damage at all. Can't tell. Well, it's destroying it, so that's good. So it's giving me extra time to do stuff. While that's charging, I need to go over here. Okay, that got a good hit in. Let's see if I can destroy it now. 65. 63. 62. 58. Okay, it's happening. It's slowly destroying it. losing that fight. There we go, 49. Distract this guy, which is causing the entire thing to work. 33. 19. I'm destroying it. Yay. 8. I'm free. Haha. I am free, and then there's nothing you can do about it. It's gone. Let's just get my emitters up and running. Chain going. Oh, shield. There we go. That may not be the best result. Let's just blow this guy up next. And there's nothing you can do about it. It's honestly what I should do. Now it's getting it. It got there anyway. Is I'll set up a. Can I get something here? Yeah, I'll set up an emitter there. Spread it here. And then just push. Goodbye. And you know what? For good measure, I'll throw all those guys there too. Let's break the shield. Oh, that's in the range of being covered. So let's just step it back a little bit. Shield's getting broken. Can I worm my way in there? Maybe? Oh no, I can't worm my way in there. Let's just put more emitters on the situation. Start going forward. So if I can spread out enough digitalis, I might be able to get a guy in here. Might not, who knows? not even getting close to anything. Another minute of that, yay. Let's just push. Let's see what happens. Just need to have it pushed. Once it's here, it's good to go. If I can get it there. I'm supposed to break through this. Oh no. Might be a way of doing it, just kind of surround it. Let's just try before getting there. There it goes. Emitter. Start pushing. Break all the shields that keep me pushed out. Destroy this one. Put in a spore so I can get over here. Great, lovely. I can't. I can destroy that one, which I might be inclined to do. I have to find my way around to get to there, because, yeah, this is not fun by itself. Bitter. where this stuff kind of starts being useless. Yeah, because I'm just kind of amalgamating as I go. Yeah, see, and then I got one in there. Yep, and now the next one. I just kind of push. Just absorb all the sides first. So that's going pretty fast. And then I think the idea is that once I accumulate enough Reaper across all the emitters, I can just kind of swarm in, and then there's nothing they can really do about it. Which, I mean, on one hand, yes. On the other, it's fine. Oh, look, your energy is in crisis. I might be able to just push in now. If I can get that foothold in, it should be good, right? So just pushing. Ooh, I thought I saw blue for a moment. Yes. Move closer. Yeah, some shields are having problems. Weapons are having fire issues. Let's spread. Spread over here. Yeah, this is not enough to cover it. I'm just destroying your energy supply, which is based a lot on these collectors, it seems. Carefully balanced. Like all things. Yeah, because this is a 400 every half a second. This is not enough. This is not enough to defend against. Like, there's not really anything that can work. So if I just keep piling it on, especially with their energy issues, I'm just going to be able to drop it right in the center. These are not really helpful at this stage. More emitters. Yay, great, lovely. And see, this is starting to overwhelm this corner defense. And I'm not even doing anything. Like, just inch it closer. There we go. And you don't have the energy to stop me here. Like, I can just come in and deal with it. And I'll just win, because there's no defense. It's this. Yeah, exactly. Your shields are dead. And I'm just kind of here now. thing that's left is to wait for your inevitable defeat. It's the last of them. Humans have been purged from our worlds. We have to recover the data log from the enemy command center. Discuss the engine worked, the technology found, and it was exactly what we needed to complete this device. How lovely. You know what? I shall cover this world in Cooper. Just like all that have come before and all that will come since. Let it spread everywhere. Okay, that side's done. One bit more. Cool, perfect. Leave world has been wiped clean. That's pot 6. Pot 7 is AC bomb. The humans have developed an AC bomb, anti-creeper bomb. Overcome their defenses and purge this world. Will do. Humans think they can hold us back with their anti-creeper. Nothing will stand in our way. It appears they have been able to mass-produce creeper conversion bombs. It may slow us down, but we'll never be defeated. Here we are. One emitter to control the others. This world is very heavily covered in anti-creeper. I don't see anything slowing us down on our track right now. Oh, those anti-creeper conversion bombs. I'm guessing that's what's doing this in. Okay, let's work towards this. Yep, that's only slowing us down. Because if I can get something in the center here. Yep, there's some digitals in the center. Let's get a emitter. Let's boost the strength up. So that it's covering this. Now this island is ours. Start just destroying this. Because one of the things I want to hit is over here. Because this area is only done via guppies. So if I can just build a landing pad, it's good. See? It's all run out of energy already. Assuming I have some creeper that can back me up. It's fine. One of the things I like about this mode also is that it's just like the normal game, if you destroy the forge, so if you destroy this thingy, all your upgrades reset. So their defenses become a little bit weaker if you destroy it. What's next on the stop? I think it's over here. Let's overwhelm this one. You're not able to destroy everything. I know that. So I just gotta destroy the relay. Let's add another sport. It's off cycle, of course. Dead center. Yeah, destroying that. Cool, great, lovely. Let's destroy that so I don't get Digitalis infected with anti-creeper like it's trying to do. Well, I think the next step is... I think that's still too well defended. The next step is over here. Maybe it is down here. Nope, I don't have any defenses over there. Well, let's just take this out. That fixes that problem. Let's have that. Okay, that is fine. Now let's put a spore tower here. All these spores come right here. It can't start over here, obviously. Start a bit further away. I can land and push up. Can't even land there. You were kidding me. Spores have some range. Biggest thing is that I'm fighting back the anti-creepers, so that's good. Let's push that there. Meanwhile, let's support this here.
next step is.
Unless I send, like, literally 5 spores down, I don't think it's gonna make a difference. Okay, oh, that solves one problem. Just send more spores. What's the worst that could happen? As long as this is covered, I can slowly deplete these beams and then get a foothold over here. There we go. Yeah, a foothold over here. Ooh, that beam's destroyed. Lovely. Just keep firing. I'll get it eventually. There we go. Settle down here. One emitter and a spore tower. Gee, those spore towers are vicious suckers. I'm slowly overwhelming the creep. This seems a bit challenging for me to take on solo. But I can push forward, and there's not... I'm starting to get to the stage where there's very little that they can do about it. Just need to worry about the conversion bombs. And yeah, I'm at the point where it's just kind of like, this setup does not allow them to do much to defend against me. Especially once I've gotten to the center. It's pretty much just, hey, I get an emitter here and continue my rampage. Case in point. Like, this whole thing has been cut off. Just start spamming things over here. Like, that's gonna get hit, but these will. But like, this one's a mortar, so like, I can just add beams to it and it'll work. Hey, look, it's an emitter. How'd that get there? It's a mystery, complete mystery. Probably just do this even without spores. I think I have enough power that I can just kind of do this. Yeah. There's not much they can do. And that's 320. Can I just push it this way? And stuff happens because you can't keep up. Except for the momentary setback when it gets anti-converted. Oh, I might have to go with the beam here. Or a spore. Oh no, whatever shall I do? Yeah, I'm not going to be able to destroy that right now. What I might be able to do is get a foothold here. Well, while it's not being converted. Thing is, I need to put pressure on their energy. Let's break that and put another spore tower there also. So that way I can get double the destruction. I'm going for the kill. This is kind of annoying. As long as I can stop her from healing fully. Which I think one more is needed. Put it all the way over here. Oh, it's destroyed by that one. Interesting. I guess just because of how low it is. Yeah, this is difficult. Oh good, it's starting to get destroyed. And once it's destroyed, there's not going to be anything to stop me, really. Some of this is just waiting for stuff to happen. Like, once this pops, the rest of this place goes. The rest of this island goes. There it goes. And now I go up here. And guess what? All the pain goes over here now. Oh look, this thing has been destroyed. What a shame. Wonder where I'm going with this. It's a mystery. Because if I destroy this relay connection, that's one of your ways of getting energy. And I know it's not much, but if I go over here and destroy your other relay connection, well, you won't really have much of a way of getting energy, will you? Might need to push that more close to the source. Yeah, basically, if I switch off, I'll be able to destroy both energies. To do both. And if I did both, can I do it? I might be able to get onto this island. Yes, there we go. These defenses are nothing to mine. And now once I'm on this island, I'm golden. I had to play that a bit smooth, but I did. Important. It's over. Now let's add the 2 to my collection. Yes, that still is annoying. Having anti-aircraft bombs rain from the sky. But I'm asking, what now can you do about it? Having concentrated Reaper is a bad fit because of just the mass that will drop down. Hurt it all. Like that. It'll undo a bunch of work. Instead, I say this, but I'm not doing it. So if instead I break it up a little bit, I think it might be helpful. So, let's see, you're not useful anymore. So, you, and you two go over here. You, and you go over here. You, go over here. That way I'm kind of pushing from 3 different fronts. And the anti-hero bone has less of an effect. But it seems you're able to block this. Is there any particular weakness with beams? I don't see one. If I move these forces over here. Or what if I turn all these into spores? Spores get the job done. Put them all too close together. Maybe to have some staggered shots. Just so there's something always firing, depleting its power. I don't know how I'm actually going to get in there. It's so difficult. You can't get the shot in. Yeah, this is difficult. I don't know how I'm going to get in there. I don't know. Similar to before, it's like splitting up the attention. Like, is it enough if I just like generally saturate the place? It's increasing the amount of creeper that's from where it's coming from. It's not necessarily forcefully encroaching. It's just kind of like keeping everything as it was. But you're out of anti-creeper pretty much. So the question is, how am I going to get through your main defenses? And that's something I don't really have an answer to. I've advanced the creeper on this side a little bit. Okay. I've destroyed that side. What if I push from the top a little bit? I don't think this is really doing much, because all the mortars are firing on it. And what about a south push? Ooh, I'm slowly chipping away at it. Got that one good. So now if the any creeper flows, I can just kind of sit back. Can I get this to flow upwards and destroy this? Waiting. Maybe. Can I get back to damaging it in time? Yes, I can. No, I can't. It's hitting too soon. But maybe switching between these two is the way to go. Okay, because I can slowly swarm this side of it. The side is getting a lot of resistance because it's within range. Push from here, just kind of dampen the field a little bit. To get it so that it's doing enough damage that I can get a foothold somewhere on this area. I'm trying to do just enough that I can get a foothold. Seems like it's focus fired if I do that. Pushing down here. Don't exactly know what I'm supposed to do to beat this. Maybe I'm supposed to just push everything on these two. I can push the center. Yeah, I genuinely don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here to break through this. So if I can just pop one of these reactors, I should be good to go. I don't know. I'm trying just to break through. Some of them are getting through. Yeah, the question is, the problem is it's not enough to matter. Because it's still healing to full before the next wave. Another spore over here. The same thing. Can I get it to destroy one of the beams? That'd be real helpful. Let's go up. Can I get it to destroy that beam? No. Why not? I'm genuinely stumped. I don't remember what I need to do. Like, actually, it destroyed that, and now I might be able to just. It's not healing. It's not healing to full. So if I'm able to destroy it. I'm able to push it. So if I destroy that, then I push up. Wait, I might be onto something. So if I keep that one destroyed, and I'm able to destroy this one, which I'm able to slowly do, like that, will I be able to bring it up? Okay, that's destroyed. Okay, can I get any digitalis in there? Okay, interesting. Am I able to shoot upwards now? Hey, can I get that beam? Almost. Oh, that didn't respond. But I'm taking good care of it. Oh, hey, that beam's dead. That's good. But it was rebuilt quickly. There we go. Can I get in there? Get in there. See, if I'm lucky enough, that digitalis will get up to destroy that. Just move all the flow up. Because this is difficult. Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. Like, I've broken through a little bit, but the mortars are still super strong. I genuinely don't know. This is difficult. I don't think anything I do is going to strain the energy usage on this thing. Like, I think if I can just get in here and destroy these beams, like, for good, I think I'm good. But I don't think I can manage to do that. I don't think I can get the Jade Chalice to creep up that far. I need to knock out this first. Okay, that's destroyed. Now I need to destroy that one. Can I get there? Yes, I can. And now I just need to direct my fire up here to get to these beams. Is not working because the defenses there are too strong. And if I go directly upward, I run into more strong defenses. Can I maybe put one a bit closer? Nope, that's one of the ones I could. It's destroyed. This one is meant to get destroyed, so let's see that one. How about this one? Or how about that one? Oh, it gets destroyed at the last minute by the third one up there. So I need to bring it a little bit down. That one's here, so that's not going to matter anyway. Thinking something like this is right, but I can't tell what. you know what? I think I'm gonna wallow in despair a bit that this is. I can't figure out what I'm supposed to be doing here. Oh, there's a lot of anti-creeper here that I need to move quickly. Poof, 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 and poof. Yeah, I genuinely don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Hmm. Because I can't hit all of those things. I can hit that. Yay. I can hit that. I don't know if I can get Digitalis up there. Well, it's not healing to. Well, okay, it just healed to full. That means my things are having no effect on it. So how about we just do one lower? Can I break through? Who knows? I can destroy that thing and I might be able to break through. Didn't heal to full. Means there is a cycle that works, but this beam is back up. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything I can do about this. Yep. Well, I think I'm gonna wallow in despair a bit that I can't figure this stupid thing out. Um, yeah, I genuinely can't figure out how to bust through this. Um, because it's just so defended. I mean, I think I'm onto something with this and just pushing through, but I can't destroy the beams and get the digital house up in the right amounts. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, this was the play of Creeper. I really like this, and I think I will end up maybe posting that video of what happens when the other thing fills up so much. It is quite hilarious. Anyway, I will peace out. Friday, I will be continuing Mario Superstar Baseball, trying to beat the special mode, and then I will beat a mode with Bowser and unlock more people. Hooray! Yeah, that's the current plan. So don't if I will say if you play this game, definitely have fun. You might want to try out some of the other worlds on this game. Um, so the Tormented Space is a very challenging world. Alpha Sectors is framed as just some like unique things. And then if you're really interested in what other people are doing, there's DMD, which is kind of like this, and there is the Colonial Space, which is what I am in now, trying to beat this. Um, and there's normal levels, so this is just a mod somebody made for this game. So they programmed it and everything, and it's just like basically an attachment that you add to the game, and you get to play as Creeper. Hey, great, lovely. Um, okay, that has been me. Until next time.